Thank you, Coach. We are about 15 miles west of downtown Phoenix at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First and 10, Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone. Houston. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And it's 4th down.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
third and 2, and here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. And some strong running. Breaks free again. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Now it's Peterson. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes...
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Watson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Call it a gain of 5. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And this one's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
1 yard to
go. Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Texans football to start quarter 2. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Complete.
Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up
out of the gun. Here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
26-yard line.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. They'll roll him out. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Peterson.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A throw left side to start out. That's complete.
Murray's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Shotgun now for Murray. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 5.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Texans 17. Cardinals nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Andy Isabella. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw again on second down. Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. After the run, Watson going to throw. Steps away to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kevin Coleman. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Mike 20. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
He'll set up the throw from the gun. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Murray eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Got a man, it's complete, Williams. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. They fake the handoff, now Murray. Flush to his right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
The Cardinals will...
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play, but it's going to be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the turnover, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they're coming a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Murray. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Murray's pass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Brings up second.
From the gun, Murray. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Benardrick McKinney able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
It's now third down.
He'll buy some time right. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. He sets to fire deep. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Benardrick McKinney bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Third down.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Fairbairn.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick sixes in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
And he returns this to the 22.
Isabella on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Steps away. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Out to his left. That ball complete to Isabella. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Murray again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
But he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Undercrunch. Forward.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Simple. Back. Mike, easy, quick.
Murray to air it out again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
The 22-yard line.
Now a draw play with Drake. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dante Hightower. The 40, the 30, 20, 10, 5, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Kaimi Fairbairn lining up.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not